Unearth the thrill of sports and betting with Sportsline. Dive into the game, make your predictions, and celebrate your victories. Experience the adrenaline, only with Sportsline. Follow the link in the description to get started.
Lively goes 1 for 2 at the line. Celtics took the first meeting between these teams back in late January. Porzingis rattled. Here's White, barrels in, nearly lost his footing, could not finish. Green off and running, slid behind Lively, gets denied by Porzingis. Washington unable to 65% this season from the corner, which yes, would be #1 in the last 25 years, which is when it's been tracked. Porzingis again. Doncic, by far and away the league leader in step-back threes, 2 times as many as any other player, as Porzingis missed it short, followed it up, puts it in. Kyrie Irving, not much he can do. Doncic, by far and away the league leader in step-back threes, 2 times as many as any other player, as Porzingis missed it short, followed it up, puts it in. Kyrie Irving, not much he can do. Doncic, by far and away the league leader in step-back threes, 2 times as many as any other player, as Porzingis missed it short, followed it up, puts it in. Kyrie Irving, not much he can do there on playmake, and feel very confident he is capable of that.
Well, I just think every day those 2 players wake up and they're excited that they're not playing for the Wizards anymore. But there's just no place to help off of. Do you help off Derek White? Do you help off Porzingis? Do you help off Jason Tatum? Right there is a prime example.
What they're used to taking, they shoot 42 threes per game, and he loved that they could win a game that way because he wants the optionality, the versatility. As Porzingis says, you know what, take that optionality.
You, always have confidence if he's on your team, and you're always a little bit concerned if you're playing against him about, is this going to be the night where there's nothing we can do?
Porzingis, you bet. He was the 5th overall pick with Utah, spent 5 seasons there, injury-plagued seasons, then went to Cleveland for a couple years, then played in Europe. Porzingis keeps it alive. Tatum sizing up Washington, in and out. Celtics has done a nice job clamping down on the defensive end in this second quarter. Here is Brown weaving through and popping it in right over Irving again. Here is White. Porzingis is 3, off the mark that time, and Doncic for the most such halves in the play-by-play era, which goes back to 96-97. Wow, Doncic, my goodness, oh.
A rare Porzingis post-up, we haven't seen that tonight.
Porzingis able to finish over Luka. 5 points, Celtics lead. Washington. The open lane, put too much on it, gets it back, had it stripped, Porzingis collects. For Tatum as MVP, because he said not only is he putting up these numbers, but he also gives space for everybody else to thrive.
And that could be the most difficult thing with a superstar. When you watch them, and look, Steve Nash, year by year, let's add more leadership responsibility to him. And I thought that was amazing. You want growth as a player, but also you have to develop leaders. And Porzingis there with the finish.
Porzingis, no. Tatum, right around Exum. Tatum couldn't quite finish it, and then Porzingis tips it in. Tatum, right around Exum. Tatum couldn't quite finish it, and then Porzingis tips it in. Celtics on a 12-3 run, immediately following Dallas cutting the deficit to 2. Doncic out, Irving in, Exum gets denied by Horford.
Unearth the thrill of sports and betting with Sportsline. Dive into the game, make your predictions, and celebrate your victories. Experience the adrenaline, only with Sportsline. Follow the link in the description to get started.